Social entrepreneurship is about embracing change, and in doing so, it is about coming together to generate sustainable and innovative solutions, adding not only economic value, but optimizing the cultural and social outcomes of what we do as social entrepreneurs.
So I see how can we include inclusive through entrepreneurship. I see two ways. The first is certainly we need to make sure everyone has equal possibility and access to entrepreneurship. And that means maybe education, maybe mentorship program, but mostly like anyone who is along the way, you probably need to have access to network, capitals, and so forth. And then more ambitiously, actually, when it comes to increasing inclusive through entrepreneurship, is we should incentivize the companies or anybody who would like to tackle these societal challenges through business model innovation or providing services so that they are also part of solutions. One of the things in the project is that we are working with exchange of good practice and using that to improve our own local and regional policy. And Shortcut is one of the great examples that we have presented to the partners on how to develop inclusive entrepreneurship in the region.
Hi, I'm Kristina. I'm the CEO of The Shortcut, Canadian, long time living in Finland. So the mission at The Shortcut is to solve professional integration for highly educated foreigners in Finland. Our goal is to help people find real professional meaning and professional purpose. I think the biggest challenge that women and non-binary folks face is unconscious bias. So I think that there are not enough programs and visibility when it comes to people who are not the traditional version of what people see as an entrepreneur. And I think that we need to open that up at many layers, at the bottom grassroots, all the way up to the strategic top to make sure that we have more transparency across entrepreneurship.
Coming together in Marquay as the iEER regional partners was once again a very enjoyable social and learning experience. During that time, we learned that each of the regions is very socially active, with a number of case studies to learn, to speak about, from the very small to the very large, understanding the value of networking, realising it's about multiple stakeholders, multiple buy-ins. We also realised that we need to learn more. We need to deepen our knowledge about what is social entrepreneurship, what is social innovation, what is social enterprise. We also learned that it's possible for us to understand more about how to measure the impact. We need to know more about this. We need to develop a tool that will allow us to understand what the impact is required of what we do to provide sustainable solutions from our social initiatives.
I believe what should be done through the public and private sector in regards to entrepreneurship would be one on the public sector to really look at how the money and investments they're making is at the grassroots. So there's a lot of money going out to really large bureaucratic, administrative, kind of Finland-facing activities that don't necessarily represent the foreign highly educated talent that's already here. So that's one, is to be really practical with the money. On the private side, when it comes to entrepreneurship, I think we really need to be investing in diversity at all levels of a company. It's less sort of hierarchical in the startup and scaler world, but I think it's important that we look at having diversity in the founder side as well as in the employee side.
The value of social entrepreneurship is without doubt of paramount importance for the EU. We are experiencing unprecedented change in our environments right now, at a pace unknown up to this time. We need to lead through this change. We need to be transformative in what we do. And to do that, we cannot do it alone. We need to do it together. We need the EU to come on board with us. We need them to embrace new policies, embrace change, work with us collaboratively to provide systems that will provide sustainable outcomes as we move beyond today and into an unknown future, but a future where we know will require social solutions.